folks, I would like to welcome you to the Stitches Malone reaction channel. And I tried doing reactions 4 years ago, but all the copyright claims and stuff like that, it wasn't worth the trouble at the time. So, I shared a lot of content on my other social medias to support the artist, because I mainly listen to independent artists. I've been following Ryan Upchurch since he was doing funny videos on Facebook in a single wide trailer. So, and that was originally when I was going to start the reaction channel, and it just so many problems. So I said, well, I'll support him another way. But things have progressed, and I think just making a move. And I think now is we're needing to do reactors, okay? Because I've been watching this a long time. The reactors need to get together, and I've always said I don't understand why the independent artists don't just whitelist their videos for their reactors, because that's free publicity. I mean, these new artists, especially ones that are not like Tom McDonald or Adam Calhoun or Ryan Upchurch or Jelly Roll or any of those, or Struggle, or Creed Fisher. A lot of the smaller guys should want reactors to play their stuff, especially some of these reactors that got 20,000 subscribers. I mean, there's 20,000 potential people who's going to see your music that wouldn't have seen it, and then people are going to share it. That's how this game works. But by you trying to stifle the reactors, then that you're hurting yourself, okay? So, because no more money than reactors make off of these videos, especially small reactors. And that's mostly the ones that do independent music. So, well, I guess there's some big ones that do it, but they don't do a lot of it. Most people do what pays the views. Me, I made this channel more of not a reaction channel, but as a support channel for independent artists. And that's mostly what you're going to see on here. And so this is my first reaction, and I'm reacting to Creed Fisher. I feel Creed Fisher is slept on, but and this is probably what I listen to the most is Creed Fisher. I mean, I just like the man. I like what he stands for. I like his music, like his sound. That's just me. Some people don't like it, but So I think we'll go ahead and just jump into this reaction and see what we got. Now, it's not like I've never heard this song. Look, I'm 57 years old. I've been on YouTube since 2008. So there's probably not a lot of songs that I haven't. I've been in the music business. I'm not a musician. I'm not an artist. But I've been in the music business since 1984. I traveled with a band, local band, independent artist, and back then it was really hard for independent artists. I can recall doing a demo with a band I was with, having to record it on a reel-to-reel, take it to a person and have it dubbed and mixed, and then take it to a place that turns into a vinyl, make you a demo. And then you have to farm that or shop that around to the radio stations and places to play it. And, with the stranglehold that the music industry has on radio, which is basically irrelevant now, it was hard to do. I don't think now any independent artist, any artist starting out, has no business fooling with a record label. Now, I told you a little bit of a background. I'll tell you the rest of my background. So my background was from doing the audio for bands. I owned a karaoke DJ business for a long time. And I've always just been into music. I listen to music every day. all the time. Anytime I'm not doing something where I can't listen to it, I'm listening to it. This music to me is just something, it's a part of me. But the other aspect of me, my professional side of me, as a business consultant, okay, and business owner, it's a bad business move. It's all the way around for the independent artist for them to do what they do to reactors. I mean, and there's some good ones out there, you know. Tom McDonald, you get a copyright claim, he will you know, fill it out, send it to YouTube, and he'll get rid of it for you. But I don't feel the reactor should have to do that. I feel that there should be something set up for artists when they upload music to YouTube, that they should be able to choose whether they want to allow reactors to react to it or not. And that wouldn't be hard to do. As big as YouTube is, I'm sure that wouldn't be just nothing but a couple codes of script or something, whatever. But, you know, it just doesn't make any business sense. And that's what I see with most artists, that's their biggest hurdle. They don't have no problem making music. They don't have no problem, you know, playing instruments. They don't have no problem with none of that. But they don't have no business sense. And they go down a lot down the wrong track. Had Ryan Upchurch had a business, regular business consultant or somebody consulting him independently outside of his family, I don't think he'd be in the position he's in right now. I don't think it's going to hurt him. He'll recover from it. With his work ethic, that is just a drop in the bucket, basically, from where he's going. So, you know, that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't want to ramble on. I could talk about this for a long time, but from a business aspect. So I made this channel. It's more of a support channel, and I'll you know, and I don't mind anybody needs to ask any questions. Ask a question. I would if I could start a business. Well, I guess I could if I wanted to start a business and just going out. I don't even need to start a business. At this point in my life, money's not the greatest object there is to me. So, you know, I'd be willing to help people. Just ask me, you know, whatever. So anyway, we're going to react to this song by Creed Fisher. It's called "Daughter of an Outlaw," and let's listen to it.
She was born down in Texas on a hot summer day, pretty as a Georgia peach, that's what her daddy'd say. She grew up right there on his lap, learning them country songs. Dixie Flags Kiss My Rebel Ass is what she grew up on. She's a rebel child, oh so wild, to try to change would be in vain. She's a daughter of an outlaw, Daddy's blood runs through her veins.
This song right here for me is it's just the way I was raised. Okay, I'm from North Carolina, and as a matter of fact, I'm just right over the mountain from Upchurch, almost lined up with him, just about. It's a little catty corner, but this right here to me speaks volumes because, you know, it just the way I grew up, where I live, and I've always lived more of an outlaw lifestyle, not like in being a criminal, and that's not what that means in what that's not what he's talking about. He's not talking about she's a daughter of a bank robber or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's a daughter of a person that does things their own way, has a hard time conforming to a lot of rules, and then you breed a daughter that has those same traits, she becomes a daughter of an outlaw. I have one that's 25 years old. Her mama says every day she's too much like her daddy. So I think she's worse than her daddy. Her daddy, well, I don't know. When I was 25, she probably couldn't handle it. But she probably couldn't hold a toe. But now that I'm 57 and older, and somewhat got a filter to a certain extent, she has none. So that's that.
She plays Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, and Walk the Line. That girl's been known to get out of her mind. What you see is what you get, my friend, 'cause that girl right there won't change. She's a daughter of an outlaw. Daddy's blood runs through her veins. Rides on that crazy train. Her heart's made of solid gold. Got a soul that can't be tamed. Have some fun, then let her go. Her lips are sweeter than a honeycomb. Her love's like a hurricane. Just one touch is way too much. Well, you won't ever be the same. If you're down to ride, you better hold on tight. She rides in her own lane. She's a dog.
That's another reason why this song speaks to me, because my daughter, she's a little hot rodder, you know. She bought herself a 2018 Ford EcoBoost, and she come home. She said, "I got a Ford Mustang." She bought it from the Ford dealer, and pre-owned car. And I said, "You did?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "I says, was it 5.0 or a V6 or what?" She said, "No, it's a 4-cylinder." Hell, I didn't know about this EcoBoost. I was like, a 4-cylinder. I said, "Why'd you do that?" She said, "Go drive it." And I'm like, okay. So she got in and I drove. And I stomped down on that thing, and I was like, this ain't no 4-cylinder. But it is 4-cylinder, turbocharged. Come with 310 horsepower from the factory, but hers has got a little work done to it. She's probably pushing 340, somewhere around there. And she gives her hell, I tell you. But I think my daughter got that because at the time when my wife was pregnant with my daughter, we spent every weekend at the racetrack because I drove round track. I drove circle track for 15 years. And so every Saturday night, my wife was at the racetrack pregnant. And my wife says that was the only place that she would calm down in her belly. You know how they like to move around, especially when it gets close to time. When we go to the racetrack, the sound of those race cars, the kid would calm down. So, hey, I guess it was in her blood to start with.
Daughter of an outlaw. Daddy's blood runs through her veins. She plays Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, and Walk the Line. That girl's been known to get out of her mind. What you see is what you get, my friend, 'cause that girl right there won't change. She's a daughter of an outlaw. Daddy's blood runs through her veins. She plays Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, and Walk the Line. And that girl's been known to get out of her mind. Texas on a hot summer day. Pretty as a Georgia peach, that's what her daddy'd say.
All right. Excellent song, but I already knew it was. So this wasn't really a reaction. I guess it was still a reaction because I'm reacting to this, even though I know the song. Yeah, I guess I might want to stop the other one. I didn't even know it was on an automatic play thing there. But anyway, it's a great song. And it's that the reason why I think this is the thing with music. Music for me has to be several things. And I don't really care the genre of the music because I love music. I like all kinds of music. As long as they're independent. Because I've seen the things happen. You got to remember, I grew up during the Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams Jr., David Allan Coe. That was my stuff when I was growing. That's what I was raised on. And they fought the same thing all the time. I think that's why songs like the Creed Fisher song here gives me a it just talks to me. It speaks to me because it's what I know. It's familiar to me. That's why, and there are a lot of songs in different genres that have excellent, the beat to it's a great beat. The lyrics, the singer's a good singer, but the song doesn't relate to me. I can't relate to that. A lot of rappers, I'll listen to these rappers on, like Ryan Upchurch and Struggle Jennings, because I relate to what they're talking about. Ryan Upchurch has said this many times, that music has to be relatable to you. So the type of music that he makes is what was relatable to him. And my second rule I have about music, one, it has to be relatable to me because I'm listening to it. Okay, it don't have to be relatable to nobody else because I'm listening to it. So I don't care about what everybody else we're worried about. It's me. Second thing is I have to understand the words. If it's all screaming, and this is why rock, a lot of rock, the screaming rock, if I can't understand what they're saying. My favorite rock band's AC/DC, but I can understand what he's saying. So, because I listen to music for the message, okay? And because I believe music it's soothing on the soul, it has a healing power, all that. And so that's just, I know I'm rambling. I apologize. But yeah, that's just a little about me. Back's died, and it's my first reaction. So, maybe I get better. Maybe I get worse. We don't never know. But also, if there's anything you want to hear me react to, because I would like to react to some music I never heard. It's just going to be hard to do since I listen to music 24/7 just about. But I'm sure there's some genres of stuff. And I'm even willing to listen to something that I'm not relatable to just to give my opinion on it. But, yeah, besides that, I appreciate everybody watching the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. But still subscribe because you might like the next one. Till next time, this is Stitches Malone, and I'm out of here.